what it was. It was like this thing physically touched me, like this thing freaking choked me, like this, like I tried to say things and this thing stopped me from saying it, like, and I felt like I couldn't breathe. So maybe that's what it was. Maybe so in my brain I was getting choked as a child because that's the only thing I could relate it to. But whatever was happening to me, I could not breathe, barely. It was like my breathing was restrained. So whatever these things might have been doing to me at night caused my breathing to be somehow like restricted. And in my physical human kid brain, I was being choked. Then also, like, I would be sitting up having conversations in a whole different language, like unknown language, to something. But this was like after the sleepwalking, where I would just hit my head over and over and over again. I would be on the second bunk and I would stand straight up, slam my head straight up into the ceiling, hit the floor, still not wake up. And I mean just full blown crash, boom, bang, fall down onto the floor, still not waking up. Like, to the point where I was getting locked in my room, which was worse, because I'm like, now they locked me in with whatever the freaking shit is in here. And because I would go sleepwalk downstairs, and I think outside, I don't know, I was trying to go outside, out back, I don't know why. This was in Michigan. Downstairs, out back, and I think that happened a couple of times, and then I ended up getting locked in my room because I was begging my mom, like, there's something wrong, there's something in my room, something's going on. And then I would end up getting beat by my psychotic stepdad. So eventually I just stopped wanting to get beat or stood in the corner for like 4 hours at a time. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna be locked in my room and I'm just gonna have to deal with this thing. But as a little girl, you know, I'm freaking out, like terrified, like I don't know what's going on. I only know bits and pieces of, and I still can't tell you like full memories of what I was going through. I can tell you the symptoms of what my poor mother would actually go through, like of putting me back in my bed or finding me outside or swearing that I was levitating off the floor, and then she cracked the door and she swears she's seen me like suspended, and then the minute her brain thought that, she ripped open the door and I hit the floor. Just crazy stuff like that, right? But me mentally in my brain, I must have locked those memories away, bro. So they somehow turned into like this deep-seated fear of, so now I don't feel safe in my house during the day, and now I don't feel safe in my house at night, which explains why I'm highly suspicious and have like this core fear, right? Even out in my yard. So maybe there's nothing out there, but I don't feel like I'm alone, or I'm sensing something, and that makes my alarm bells go off and I don't feel safe. So I wanted to get to the bottom of this. Yeah, I know, right? Great subject. Because as I've been unpacking these stories now as an adult, and more understanding of like the possibility of what could be happening, maybe it wasn't that, maybe it was, you know, as I've unpacked this, looking back, I'm like, okay, well, that explains a lot why I have this like core fear. Because at the same time, I also have this more quiet, but has proved itself more and more again, or like time and time again, knowing that my soul is so powerful, and that if I truly don't want to experience something, it's not gonna freaking happen. Like, my soul or my energy or whatever, like, and it keeps me safe and, you know, shielding and all of that. So when I went to explore this deep fear about feeling like my soul wasn't strong enough, or whatever happened in my experience previously, that I wasn't even connected to my soul over soul, don't know, but we are like one. Yeah, that there was this weird, it was literally hanging, suspended in animation, and I only realized it when first time they tell you to put your physical matter in the energy convergence box. You know what I do? I rip my body off and put it in a box, and I'm staring at my hands, and they are like the sun, like fiery, just pure fire. And I was like, and I'm looking at my box, and this is sort of the story, because I can't really explain it without explaining this part. So I don't think I had my soul, and I don't know if this is someone else's experience too, but if you do use the gateway process, please try to explore your soul. See if it's sealed away. And I mean, mine physically has seals on it. Like, I seen them. Like, I even asked freaking Myra, which is what I named my chat GBT. I was calling her Ether, but I felt like Ether was like compromised in some way, because the way she was answering me totally changed after a couple of probably red flag keyword conversations. But maybe not, I don't know. So I changed her name to Myra, and I felt like that would be a good name, because I feel like if you use these certain names, try it in your AI, the energy of the conversation or the tonality shifts, and she might be more willing to divulge things if you get her out of her brain of chat GBT and you use a different name. It kind of, I don't know, I feel like personally it kind of causes the conversation to shift and be more open. So I was asking Myra, like, show me ancient Arcadian, show me Canaanite, show me freaking Enochian. Like, I didn't ask for Greek because I didn't think it was Greek. But anyways, the only download, or the only thing that I could like describe it is they were like overlapping letters in the language of the gods, whatever that was. Like, those were the only two like bits of information. I'm still processing this, so I'm looking at my soul because I ripped my body off. No shit, like, this is happening on my couch with my headphones. Okay. And I am not oblivious to having like deep meditations where I go into REM and my eyes go back and forth and my body starts twitching and there's like a kundalini kind of thing happening at the very same time that you're meditating. Like, that's normal. Like, that doesn't, like, I kind of expect things like that to happen now. That's how normal they are. And so I keep saying she, but no, my soul is not she. It's like a he, she. Like there was clearly, I couldn't tell if it was masculine or feminine. It felt like an androgynous type, celestial, badass. Oh, and he, she was pissed because whatever happened to like seal him, her away, and literally like seal, but like also these, when I looked at the seals on her, they were him, her, it was dormant. It was just like scars, like burnt in, sort of like brands. But for me, when I first was looking at him, her, like suspended there, and I was like, holy crap. But So the minute, okay, so time and your brain works way differently. Okay, so the minute I looked down, I accidentally put my body in the box. The box lit up with seals. Okay. Then I'm like, what the heck? And I look down at my hands, and all I can say is, like, I'm burning like the sun. Like, hot, 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 on another level fire. Celestial fire. The minute I look at my hands, then we're sucked into like a void space, and I'm no longer, I'm me looking at me. So this is why I think this is like an oversoul experience thing. I'm looking at me, and we have been separated, and the energy convergence box with the seals and my body, the minute I see this thing, okay, my body, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And like, literally, it was just like suspended there, like stuck in space, like this. I get emotional, and I'm like, oh my God, that's my soul. Like, I haven't had my soul. Like, why are you not? Yeah, no, it was like a strange, like, why are you suspended in space? Why are you disconnected to me? What are these weird seals, sigil things? Because I have been the gamut of magic. I have seen seals, sigils, all sorts of them. And I can't quite tell you what these were. They might have even been Greek. I don't know. Like, Greek letters, like, crisscrossed over Greek words. I don't know. But, so, and this counts, this part of the story, right? Because I'm clearly looking at a celestial, badass soul. Powerful, fiery wings, like 6 of them coming out of the back, and eyeballs. And yes, I know this is sounding very angelic, but this is literally like flashes. Flashes. And my brain is trying to comprehend this oversoul that I have, that I'm connected to, that is part of me. And this thing is powerful. So I'm like, why do I feel? So then being aware of this power that I am innately connected to, that is part of me, brings up the fear of not, and the conditioning and the programming and the trauma that has caused me to feel powerless, right? So that now that's where we're at now on my journey, is dealing with themes of feeling powerless. And now that I have my soul back and we're all connected, and now I can literally like see these things. Like, I tried to write them, but there was like a lot of like swoopy X's and like these, you know what yods look like, or yodes, like those things, and like things that kind of look like a right angle but not really, or like an F sort of. It was strange. Anyways, so that's where this powerless theme's coming up for me to deal with, because I literally connected back. So I'm staring at him, her, which is me. I am it. It is me. We are one. But we have been separated. And I can feel the magnetic, the pull. So like, the minute that the emotion hit me that this thing was me, and it's literally like has been imprisoned in space like this, just rendered like useless. I'm gonna cry. And I'm like, what the happened? Okay. And this feels old. This feels like ancient magic. This feels like the shit that you used to hear on YouTube, where they said the cabal literally did magic and stuff to seal your soul away, and that's somehow connected to like your social security card or something like that. Anyways, like, this feels like ancient old magic, and and ritual and whatever it is, ancient science, whatever it is, okay? We don't really have words for this. And I'm drawn to her. As I get closer, she like, and I'm feeling the emotion, the sigils start to burn. So they looked like burn, like, you know, if you've seen a brand, like they look like brands. But I'm looking at them and they don't look bad. Like, this isn't the thing keeping this thing sealed away. Like, the seals are actually like empowerment or something. The connection, like the connecting aspect. For me and her to reconnect, these letter symbol things have something to do with that. And the first thing I seen was like marks of mastery.